Aloha, welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. These are some of the stories that may interest you today. Upcountry Maui Rep Kyle Yamashita is out as chair of House Finance Committee. He was shown the door by fellow Democrats yesterday after several of them expressed disappointment in his leadership. Yamashita lost favor with constituents and some lawmakers by not allowing popular measures out of committee for a vote. Civil Beat reports that he was reclusive and closed himself off from the media. His office door, that was often locked, had a sign hung on it that said, "By appointment only." He has been replaced by Hawaii Island Representative Chris Todd, effective today. We reported on some of these items before, but it bears repeating for those who wish we still lived in a democracy. Some popular bills died in the state legislature this year. They include prohibitions on assault rifles, shotguns, and .50 caliber firearms. The bill expanding bans on high-capacity detachable magazines, and two favorites, recreational marijuana and wagering on sports, also bit the dust. The Trump trade war with China is taking its toll on Hawaii's shipping giant Matson. The ocean cargo carrier reported a 30% drop in container volume for the month of April compared to last year, and Matson's stock is sinking as well. The company has frozen the size of its workforce and has cut spending to see if it can withstand what some predict is a coming economic storm. Matson is also adjusting shipping strategy to follow customers who have moved manufacturing to other parts of Asia, including Vietnam. It seems like every day now a coalition of states are suing the Trump administration for something. Monday, Hawaii joined 19 other states to block sweeping cuts to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, arguing they are unconstitutional and endanger Americans. Since late March, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy has already fired 10,000 full-time Health and Human Services employees and shuttered half of the nation's regional offices. The first 100 days of the Trump administration may well be the most disruptive in American history. So far, this administration is causing concern and instability in virtually all sectors of the economy, the media, immigration, trade, culture, science, education, and the arts. Hundreds of thousands of Americans are showing up in protest daily, but you would never know it if you only consume corporate media. Check out what they are not covering in this exclusive Maui Daily Report.
It's not getting a lot of coverage by the corporate press, but the Fight Oligarchy Tour with Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, they have been drawing huge crowds all around the country, everywhere they go. Akaku correspondent Lance Holter filed this report from Salt Lake City, Utah.
The only Congresswoman Alexandria.
See, this is what we don't get to see in corporate media, the enthusiasm of these crowds. And this is Utah, ladies and gentlemen. This is Utah.
You know, Alexandria mentioned a moment ago that we were in LA yesterday. We had 36,000 people out. But in many ways, the 20,000 we have out today is more impressive. For the first time in our 250-year history, we have a president who is aligning us with a terrible dictatorship in Russia. not start that war. Sell out the people of Ukraine for Trump to make some partnership with Putin. For children in America going hungry. There is no excuse for elderly people not being able to afford their prescription drugs. There is no excuse for 800,000 people sleeping out on the streets. Now what the establishment does, and that is the media and all of the corporate world, they want to tell you that you're not entitled to anything. That life is a struggle, that it's dog eat dog, and if you were born poor or working class, tough luck. Well, I have a different vision for America. We have got to end this corrupt campaign finance system, overturn Citizens United. And move the public funding of elections. Elon Musk should not be funding our elections. We have got to deal with the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality. We're not going to give tax breaks to billionaires. We're going to demand they start paying their fair share. We're not going to tolerate tens of millions of workers trying to get by on starvation wages. We're going to raise the federal minimum wage to a living wage.
And that's it from Salt Lake. I'd like to thank Lance Holter for this report.
Unbelievable. Since its inception more than 50 years ago, the Maui Charity Walk, expanded statewide in 1978, is taking place once again this Saturday, outbound from the War Memorial Complex. It is the largest single-day fundraising event in Hawaii by a nonprofit. If you are driving, please keep an eye out for pedestrians along the route. They should be done walking by around 9:30 a.m. Sponsored by the Maui Hotel and Lodging Association, the walk has raised more than $42.8 million over the years to support charities around the state. If you want to couch surf instead of walk, you can watch it live beginning at 8 a.m. Saturday right here on Akaku Channel 55. The Los Angeles Rams are bringing a mini camp to Maui from June 16th through the 19th and will host on-field team activities on June 17th and 18th, featuring players in workout gear at War Memorial Stadium in Wailuku. The Maui camp, powered by the Hawaii Tourism Authority, is being offered under a partnership to promote tourism to Maui and Hawaii. Maui County residents will have access to an exclusive pre-sale beginning on May 9th at 10 a.m. and may register their interest to attend the Wednesday session to be notified once the pre-sale has begun. Get out the caps and gowns. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks, because graduation day is on its way. UH Maui College has scheduled its 2025 commencement ceremony for 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 15th on the Great Lawn. 3 Hawaiian language immersion students, Pristine Pullman, Chakashali Smith and Ahari Gonzalez have launched a GoFundMe campaign looking for donations to help cover the costs of attending a 2025 Olelo Hawaii showcase in Washington, D.C. in June. They will collectively need to raise $12,000. The students' project explores the sacredness of Mauna Kea, and they will present it at the Smithsonian National Museum of the American Indian during National History Week. The event attracts nearly 3,000 students and educators from around the country. Seeing double helped two working dogs from the same Hawaii litter meet up again from across the Pacific Ocean. A doctor's daughter was scrolling on Instagram and noticed a dog that looked just like Mikey, a comfort dog at Queens Medical Center. She put on her Sherlock Holmes hat and found out that the other dog was from the same litter. The owners of the other dog, Maple, flew in from Washington State for the 4-year reunion. It turns out that, like his brother Mikey, Maple is a working dog also, and serves as a guide dog for his visually impaired companion. Pretty amazing creatures, dogs. You know, another amazing creature is Austin Hutto, who has taken some time off with his wife Gianna to take a cruise to Mexico. We joined the couple on board the Navigator of the Sea. Here is part 2 of this Maui Travels adventure.
Welcome back to Maui Travels. Gianna and I are cruising to Mexico.
Good morning, it is day 2. Today is a full sea day, so we're just going to have lots of fun on the boat.
90% of the food on the ship is complimentary, with only premium items you have to pay for, like alcoholic beverages.
We came to the buffet for lunch today.
So we went down to the sports court. I went on one of the water slides. There's like all the dips, you're like...
It's crazy because it goes all the way here, and it goes off of the boat.
We watched an intense game of dodgeball. I went on the flow rider, which was very, very difficult. Nothing like surfing at all. I entered the World's Sexiest Man competition. I didn't win.
The most prestigious title in on board.
Then we watched the International Belly Flop competition.
And now we are just exploring the ship, and we're going to try and find the helipad.
We navigated our way up to the forecastle deck, which leads to the helipad. And we also had our own Titanic moment.
So we just got back to our room, and it looks like our cabin steward left us our first animal. We're all refreshed for the nighttime. Right now we're gonna head over to the theater to see a production show called Ballroom Fever.
Did you make memories that last a lifetime?
Our cruise director, James, always put on really, really good shows. There was Ballroom Fever, Showgirls, Nashville Tenors, comedy acts.
The parents that walking with the dog leash, you don't see that one? You see that? They got a dog leash around the whole child's body. One kid had a muzzle over his face.
And there's always some silent discos, parties, lip sync battles, karaoke. One of my favorite shows was the ice skating show, which opens with a drone display. The choreography on such a small ice skating rink was very, very impressive. They later opened the ice skating rink for the public. And at night, there's always the parties. Every night we made our way to the dining saloon. They always had different courses each night. Italian night, French night, and all the meals were all complimentary. Later in the evening, the pool deck serves as a movie theater, so we were able to watch a movie from the hot tub. That's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one in Cabo San Lucas.
That's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us, and please keep watching Akaku channels 53, 54, and 55. You can watch Akaku at akaku.org or on your phone 24/7 with our app Maui Stream. If you happen to be in your car, listen to TMDR by tuning in to KAKU 88.5 FM between 7 and 8 p.m. This is how we stay connected. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. Have a great Wednesday night. Be happy, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Aloha.